and a good night's sleep will soon be yours. Every night. European Sleepworks at the corner of Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or on sleepworks.com. That's sleepworks.com.
So, you finally had it with your old windows and doors. Well, whether they're drafty or just not functional, replacing them is about to get easier. Visit replacementmadeeasy.com and download your free window replacement guide from the experts at Marvin. This informative guide will walk you through the basics so you can get started with the confidence you need to make informed decisions every step of the way. The guide explains the different types of windows and doors, the materials they're made with, and ultimately how they will perform. Plus, it has a handy list of things when deciding which products will work best for your project, along with a detailed breakdown of how energy-efficient windows and doors can help you save on your utility bills. So, if you finally had it with your windows and doors, download your free window replacement guide at replacementmadeeasy.com. That's easy.com.
If you like pina coladas and getting
Spilled your pina colada? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker, and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand, so you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Dell Technologies has special business savings right now to help you office everywhere and stay productive. Save up to 45% on desktops, laptops, and do-it-all servers with Intel Core processors. Upgrade to new modern devices with Windows 10 and save on essential electronics. All with free shipping on everything and special financing with Dell Business Credit. 77 Ask Dell for a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right tech.
I thought to myself, well, I guess I got to bail Michael out again. Anyway, the shot went in, and that's my story. Into it.
Steve Kerr was part of Michael Jordan's second straight three-peat, adding 2 more NBA titles with the Spurs in San Antonio, and then 3 more, of course, here is
So I thought to myself, well, I guess I got to bail Michael out again. Anyway, the shot went.
We're going to get a check of traffic around the Bay Area, and with that, Peter Schofield.
We're looking at Castro Valley this time around. This is eastbound, just beyond the split for 238. It's a two-car crash. It was able to make its own way over to the right-hand shoulder. The tow truck has just been canceled, so it looks like they'll just exchange their information and move on. In Oakland, traffic is bunching up on the connector from 980 to southbound 880. It's not road work, at least not scheduled road work, either a fender bender or some debris there. It'll clear up by the time you straighten out for southbound 880. A BART delay in the East Bay. Track work at the Orleans. No service between Lafayette and Rockridge through Monday. BART has a free bus bridge in place waiting for you, so allow an extra 30 minutes for that, and face covering or wearing a mask, that is required on BART. On all the freeways, all Bay Area express lanes are open and free of charge because you can't social distance when you're in a car. And along the coast, all beach parking lots are still closed, and social distancing will still be enforced. Your next traffic update at 8:28 on the Traffic Leader, KCBS.
On the KCBS 6-day forecast looks really nice. Sunny skies today, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Tonight will be mostly clear with temperatures 50s. More of the same tomorrow. It'll be a beautiful day, temperatures in the 70s to mid 80s. And then for the holiday, for Memorial Day, it's going to be hotter by Monday with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. We do have an excessive heat watch in effect Monday through Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday.
A major crisis in some ways, because opening up schedules to sort of voluntary participation, especially with teenagers, really taps their motivation. You know, it's something you have to do and choose to do. And for a lot of adolescents who are into a lot of different things, it's pretty hard to discipline yourself to do that quite well, but there's a lot of opportunity without a lot of structure. Sometimes means not very much time learning and a lot of time forgetting.
How serious, Professor, should people or parents, I should say, take something like this for their kids? I mean, my brother is an elementary school principal. He was telling me the other day that he's had some parents telling him that they can't get their kids out of bed in the morning. They're just, we don't want to do the Zoom meetings or lessons or whatever. How serious need to take it?
They need to take it very seriously because it's going to be lost. Time in the development of the sort of academic possibilities for their children. Already that the ability for people to have interpersonal skills face-to-face is diminished, and it means they don't have experience in how to negotiate with other people in a live kind of venue, and they also miss the real value and joy of having a relationship with another human being face-to-face and live. Now, we can't have some of that face-to-face contact now. It's not appropriate, but we want to start restoring it when opportunity to do so.
Let me ask you this lastly. When it comes to adults and children, how do children manifest?
Times, a major league record by the Cincinnati Reds. Dawson entered the game leading the National League in home runs and RBIs, and Reds manager Lou Piniella's strategy was to not pick 5-year-old slugger. Although it prolonged the game, ultimately it didn't pan out in Pinela's favor. In the bottom of the 16th of a 1-1 game, Dawson's record-breaking fifth walk loaded the bases, and Dave Clark followed with a single to give Chicago a 2-1 win. This sports flashback brought to you by Xfinity, reinventing entertainment so your way. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Attention, California residents. Here is an important message from the California Surgeon General, Dr. Nadine Burkhardt.
Communities are starting to feel the financial impact of COVID-19, but we want you to know that there is help. We have disability insurance for workers exposed to or ill with COVID, paid family leave for those caring for an ill or quarantined family member, and unemployment insurance for reduced hours or lost work. We're all in this together. For more information, visit covid19.ca.gov.
Get the essential appliances you need for less at Airport Home Appliance with Memorial Day savings up to 40% store-wide. Visit our website for special buys like French door refrigerators as low as $9.49 and top mount refrigerators for as low as $4.99. With even more with free delivery, 18-month interest-free financing, and exclusive rebates not found at big box stores. Shop online, over the phone, or in-store. Appliance. Unbeatable price, selection, and people.
Is your business ready to get back to work? Get ready with Blaisdell's business products. Blaisdell's has everything from products and social distancing solutions to everyday office supplies. Order online and get free next day delivery to your business or employee's home office. Blaisdell's business products are owned and green certified, serving the Bay Area for over 70 years. Set up your free business account today at Blaisdells.com. That's BLAISDE.com or call 510-483-3600.
Land Rover is committed to the health and safety of our customers during this unprecedented time, which is why new services for a safe shopping and purchasing experience. If you are in the market now for a new vehicle, enjoy 0% APR limited term financing for up to 72 months.
And byways and roads and everything else around the Bay Area this morning. Is it fairly busy, Peter Schofield?
Well, it's tapering off a little bit. We had some traffic earlier this morning, but for example, right now in Oakland, that mystery slowdown that we had on the connector from 980 to southbound 880, that's no longer a mystery because it's gone. Traffic is now flowing smoothly on that connector. In fact, 880 looks good all through Oakland and on in. Checking Highway 24, traffic's at the limit both directions between the Walnut Creek interchange and the Caldecott tunnels. However, if you are planning on using BART through that stretch, Rinda BART station has been shut down through Monday for track repair, and that means a free bus bridge will take you back and forth between Lafayette and Rockridge. So a lot
with highs today in the mid-70s at the beaches, upper 70s and around the bay. Tonight will be clear skies with temperatures dropping into the upper 40s and 50s. Tomorrow we'll have more of the same, start to warm up even more tomorrow and heading into the Memorial Day holiday. On Memorial Day, temperatures expected to be in the 80s and 90s. Track together on the 8s on All News, 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
This is Larry Fleck, owner of the Floor Store. All of us here are overjoyed to be opening. Who's really excited? Our in-house designers, because they can't wait to get back to helping you with your redecorating plans. So to help them help you, we're having a reopening sale. Up to 50 store-wide, 24 months interest-free financing, and no sales tax. All in a clean and safe environment. Come in soon. Our designers are waiting for you. Go to floorstores.com to find
2020 coming up on KCBS. The 4-alarm fire is still burning at Fisherman's Wharf. Could be dire for San Francisco's local fishing industry. BART is finally heading to the South Bay. Good morning. I'm Jennifer Hodges. CBS News is coming up next. KCBS News Time 31.
CBS News Update. Many are out at the beach this Memorial Day as most states are open again amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Point Mayor Paul Kenitra has reopened beaches, but there are capacity limits.
Spotting rule breakers.
I think people should take it seriously. I mean, yeah, I'm out here, but I'm by myself, and I never really talk to anybody or get close to them.
And as a reminder, parking lots remain closed. Visitors who may be coming from further away than walking or biking distance.
More than 96,000 have died from the coronavirus in the U.S. CBS News Updates and Keys.
KCBS News Time 8:32 as our Newswatch continues. The 4-alarm fire we've been reporting on this morning at this Pier 45 could put a real strain on the fish and crab industry that's run out of Fisherman's Wharf. Ben Platt is the president of the California Association, and he says he's spoken with many of the fishermen based there, and the impact could be devastating.
It sounds like the main gear shed where most of them store their crab pots and all their equipment was burned completely. We think there's about 25 boat owners that had their gear there. It's all lost. A typical boat that has, say they have 300 crab pots, those pots are worth a couple hundred, $200 to $300. So you're looking at, any losses anywhere from $80,000 to a couple $100,000, depending on what they had stored there.
Fire still on the scene, working on the flames with more details to come. We'll hear more from our reporter, Tim Ryan, coming up at 9 o'clock. Predictions for more passengers at Oakland International Airport following a dramatic drop-off because of COVID-19. KCBS's Margie Schaefer. Recovery projections do not indicate a return to normal anytime soon.
April passenger travel at Oakland International went down 96% from William passengers in April of 2019 to 45,000 passengers in April of 2020. But spokeswoman for the Oakland International Airport, Keanis Taylor, improvements are in the forecast.
Well, we actually expect numbers to improve in May and moving into June.
Oakland International is projecting that net decline will move closer to 90% in May and continue improving into June. They are readying for a new normal of travel.
Social distancing on the ground, or what people are calling cough screens, or the plexiglass screens at the ticketing and check-in counters. Of course, there's signage. You'll hear audible messages reminding you to wear face coverings.
There's also increased sanitation and cleaning in high-traffic areas. Margie Schaefer, KCBS.
Best endorsement ever. This is Dave Ross on the CBS News Radio Network, presented by Capital One Bank. First, a disclaimer. This commentary should not be used as a source of always consult your physician before taking any medication endorsed by a sitting president. That being said, celebrity endorsements don't get better than this.
I happen to be taking it.
Hydroxychloroquine?
I'm taking it. Hydroxychloroquine.
Reporters were shocked that a president would take a drug based on a notion it might work for him. And yet, of us, every day, see numerous prescription drug ads that include the phrase, ask your doctor about this randomly named drug. We are told every day to do just what ask about some drug. And his doctor said yes, and so he's taking it. Does this mean you should take it? No. In fact, on Fox, the president's endorsement was followed by Neil Cavuto delivering disclaimer ever.
If you are in a risky population here and you are taking this to ward off the virus, it will kill you. This will kill you.
None of this may inhibit sexual function or could cause embarrassing rash.
It will kill you.
Yes, but on the other hand, 1 out of 1 recommend it.
So far, I seem to be okay.
But again, always ask your doctor and listen very carefully for the phrase,
it will kill you.
Dave Ross on the CBS News.
Don't be lulled to sleep thinking the IRS isn't working hard behind the scenes to aggressively go after you if you owe back taxes or have unfiled returns. If you owe the FTB $10,000 or more, have unfiled returns, owe payroll taxes, or if the IRS has put a lien on you, Rubicon Tax Relief may be able to settle your entire 85% off the original amount owed, including penalties and interest, if you qualify. But you need to call now to see if you qualify under the IRS's lenient.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great 8338 Rocket. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or mortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
And leaving home. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free delivery on purchases of $396 or more, U.S. only.
It all starts with just one thing. Clothing companies are finding innovative ways to recycle, from making sunglasses out of plant-based resins to coffee grounds. Be on the lookout for these innovative clothing products. Find tips and more at onethingus.com. What's your one thing?
We have traffic and weather together on your drive on this Saturday morning. We turn now to Peter Schofield.
Well, the fire at Fisherman's Wharf is tying up traffic in the area. It's requested you stay away Jefferson Street, Taylor, and the Embarcadero all around Fisherman's Wharf. It is good beach weather just in time for Memorial Day weekend, but the beach parking lots are all and social distancing is still being enforced. As for traffic, at the moment, I'm not seeing any significant delays on Highway 1 between Pacifica and Half Moon Bay. And 2, that looks pretty good right now between 280 and Highway 1 in Half Moon Bay. There is a BART delay for the East Bay. Track work at the Orinda Station meets between Lafayette and Rockridge. That's through Monday, all the way through the holiday weekend. BART has a free bus bridge in place, but that might still cost you an extra 30 minutes or so. Face covering or wearing a mask, all of that required on BART. San Mateo County, among the counties easing some of the shelter-in-place restrictions, but they're saying...
And warm with temperatures in the 70s and 80s. More of the same tomorrow. Actually, for the day, things are going to start to heat up even more. We do have an excessive heat watch. That'll be in effect Monday through Thursday, because by the end of the week, the temperatures could reach into the triple digits.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal Housing Lender States and MLS number 3030.
Virtual care through televideo, audio, messaging, and other digital tools can help limit your exposure to COVID-19 and get you started on the path to health. Find a treatment option that's right for you at choosemat.org and choose Change California.
Monument Crisis Center is a community based in the East Bay serving low-income and at-risk families, seniors, and children in
Geico has the insurance industry-leading app that lets you manage your policy anytime, anywhere, which means that Geico is always there for you. If only everyone was like animal control when you're cornered in your garage by an angry possum.
Hi, me again. You guys said you would be here about an hour ago, and I think the possum is starting to get angry. Listen, I thought if I fed it, it would go away, but now it is ripping holes in the drywall and making some sort of nest. Just call me back.
Geico, always savings and the industry-leading mobile app.
Geico presents, not again, a mail from your roommate.
Hey, man, so I was in a rush to get to work and I left the back door open. Could you shut it? I left it wide open. While you're there, could you also... And all of the burners. My mom never let me use the oven. I wonder why.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property, like if it's your roommate's first time operating an oven. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
New stations on the 6-mile BART extension from Berryessa into downtown San Jose. KCBS.
The CHP has started its maximum enforcement for the Memorial Day weekend, meaning all available officers will be out. KPIX5's Katie Nielsen has more on the alarming trend leading up to the holiday.
Empty freeways have turned into raceways for some drivers.
People are doing like around 130, even 140.
According to a new report just released by the California Highway Patrol, from March 19 to April 30 this year, about 4,000 tickets to people caught speeding over 100 miles per hour statewide. That's more than double the same time period last year.
freeway systems are not the Autobahn. They're not designed for people to travel over 100 miles an hour. And vehicles are not designed for a 100-mile-an-hour impact.
X5's Katie Nielsen, the Highway Patrol report shows due to the decrease in the number of cars on the road, the number of crashes are down. What's not known is how the shelter in place will affect the roadways this holiday weekend. The Highway Patrol is warning people to slow down and not drink and drive. Speeding and alcohol could be a deadly mix. KCBS News Time 8:43. An update on sports and Major League Baseball next with Steve Bicker.
Are you efficient at... Well, that's exactly what you're doing by installing a new furnace or air conditioner if your attic's not properly insulated. You need to check out Eagle Shield High Performance Insulation. Heat rises. 80% of your home's heat escapes through the ceiling. Whether it's 20 or 110 degrees outside, Eagle Shield will keep you comfortable inside by reflecting 90 back in during the winter. And just as important, creates a barrier the heat cannot penetrate in the summer. Eagle Shield keeps you comfortable and saves you money. Right now, the first get a space-age water heater blanket worth $175. Plus, when you mention KCBS, get 25% off. Folks, it's affordable and it works. 888-EAGLE. That's 800-883-2453. 800-883-2453. 800-883-53.
Eagle Shield.
The Eagle has landed.
Call 1-800-88-EAGLE.
There are thousands and thousands and thousands of workers showing up for their shifts. One worker tells me, though, it is fairly slow inside.
We're the team you trust.
This free employs more than 10,000 workers, and it clearly has more than minimum business operations underway today. In Fremont, Tim Ryan, KCBS.
We are your new KCBS.
Coming up on KCBS, an East Bay native is leading an effort to get more PPE in the hands of essential workers. It's 8:45. We're on to the sports line now with Steve Bicker.
Bartolo Colon, who turns 47 next week, wants to pitch one more major leagues, ideally with the New York Mets. The portly Colon had great success with the Mets beginning at age 41 for 3 seasons in 15 and 16 with 95 starts, 44 wins, 34 losses, and the ERA of 3.7. He spent the following two seasons with the Braves, Twins, and
Go to WeD Parts.
Traffic.org.
8:48 with the check of traffic around the Schofield.
And that starts in San Francisco. The fire at Fisherman's Wharf tying up traffic in the area. It is requested you stay away from there, including Jefferson Street, Taylor Darrow, the area around Fisherman's Wharf. In the East Bay, checking Highway 4. No delays between Antioch and Martinez. No trouble on the East Shore Freeway, State 80, both directions between Hercules and the Bay Bridge Maze. At 880, all moving at the limit through Santa Clara County. Checking the Coyote Valley, that's 101 between San Jose and Gilroy. That is at the limit both directions. And no delays on Highway 152. That's your link between 5 in the Central Valley and 101 in Gilroy. Your next traffic update, 8:58 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Well, the 6-day forecast can 2 words, sunny and warm. Some days could be hot. Looks like today, sunny skies with highs in the mid-70s at the beaches, mostly in the upper 70s, 80s around the bay and inland. Tonight will be clear with temperatures in the upper 40s and 50s, sunshine in the forecast tomorrow. By Memorial Day, things are going to start to heat up. On the holiday, the high temperatures will reach the upper 80s and low 90s. Tuesday, Wednesday, and will be sunny and even hotter with temperatures in the 80s along the coast to the low triple digits inland. We do have an excessive heat watch that's in effect Monday through Thursday. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News, 106.9 740 KCBS. Mallory Samara and Bijan Siavoshi are at the KCBS editor's desk this morning. It's 8:50 as our news. KCBS is highlighting Bay Area heroes who are working to keep us safe during the pandemic. In this week's KCBS Difference, reporter Carrie Hudasek spoke with an East Bay man who is leading an effort to get more personal protective equipment into the hands of frontline workers.
Beasley of Idea Builder Labs has pulled together a team of more than 200 volunteers in Alameda to produce free PPE for those who need it most in a coronavirus pandemic.
There's no time to sit on the sidelines. We need to get active.
He says local designers have donated close to 10,000 yards of fabric to create and isolation gowns. Coca-Cola also sent them bulk plastic that they've been able to convert into more than 100,000 face shields for frontline workers.
Some scares happening in nursing homes. When we saw that, we started redirecting some of our supplies into nursing homes, but we've also been now servicing homeless shelters. We've been putting masks on.
Free mask-making kits are also being shipped out daily.
They're not actually sewn masks, at least initially. We're producing those in scale. And then we're distributing that sewing machines that are sewing up the masks, and then we're recollecting them, bringing them back, doing a quality control and a final sanitizing, and then packing and getting out.
With all Beasley has been able to create a few jobs for otherwise furloughed workers.
This is kind of an extension of my daily work, is helping to put people to work to apply skills that they either had ahead of time or they're learning on the fly. So we've got about 10 people that we're paying this week.
In addition to giving people a second chance, he's also around the world. He's received requests for face masks as far as India and China, those who don't have easy access to the materials.
If we can money in the pockets of people who need it, if we can put masks on the faces of people who need it, and we can do that at zero cost to them as well, we're getting that kind of win-win.
Annie Beasley, making a difference. Carrie Hudasek, KCBS.
If you know someone who's working to create positive change in his or her community, like to nominate them for our KCBS Difference Makers series, you can email differencemakers@kcbsradio.com. That's differencemakers@kcbsradio.com. In June, child care programs and summer camps in San Francisco will be allowed to reopen, but there will be changes. 5's Kenny Choi with the details.
Camps won't be as crowded this summer.
There are going to be a lot of changes. It won't be like the summer we're used to last year where we had programs with tons of kids.
Under the new health order, child care centers will also be allowed to reopen June 1st. They have to limit group size to 10 per room or space for kids who are 0 to 5 years old.
We are now opening that opportunity for more families. We have heard that there are families out there who are working, who need care, who really, really need care for their children, and for children to need opportunities to be with their friends.
New rules apply for summer camps as well. Programs will be required to have small pods of 12 or fewer children.
As long as there are real clear policies about children who are sick staying home, I think that's probably going to be all right.
Registration starts May 26th. Priority will go essential workers enrolled in the emergency child care program.
And that was KPIX 5's Kenny Choi. Financial news now on KCBS.
By the industry's count, half of the gamblers at casinos are over the age of 65. The age group is also among the hardest hit by risk, and many of those older gamblers don't like those odds.
The older generation is a little bit more cautious, but I think with the correct standards, this will improve over time.
George, founder and CEO of Las Vegas game maker Synergy Blue. His team recently surveyed 1,000 gamblers and found only 40% over the age of 60 said they turn to casinos once stay-at-home orders are lifted, suggesting casinos will have to work extra hard to win back some of their best customers.
Dividers between slot machines, or sneeze guards if you want to call it that, antimicrobial devices.
Wynn Resorts and Las Vegas Sands have both released health and safety plans that include at entrances. And casinos will likely offer other incentives.
29% of the people that are surveyed would come back with discounts and specials.
Renita Youngs for KCBS.
Since 1950, Clark Pest Control has been the Bay Area's trusted source for eradicating unwanted pests, termites, bugs, rodents, and they are also offering their Essential Clean disinfecting service for use against COVID-19. Contact Clark Pest Control for your free contactless inspection today. All be performed by technicians wearing PPE gear and, as always, backed by the Clark Pest Control guarantee. Call 1-800-WE-NEED-YOU or visit clarkpest.com. Pest.com.
Looking for essential businesses open in your area while we shelter in place? KCBSradio.com/local has a complete list in your county. Your bike needs some love? Mike's Bikes can help with their mobile bike service. Go to mikesbikes.com and they'll come to you. Shop bikes and gear at mikesbikes.com for home delivery. Side pickup at your local Mike's Bikes. We encourage you to support your local businesses, and we're dedicated to helping the Bay Area stay connected. For more information, go to radio.stay connected.
Did you know that treatment for ED has advanced beyond the little blue pill? The newest treatment for men seeking optimal performance is finally available in the Bay Area. From the RC Men's Health, Acoustic Wave Energy by Gainswave is the revolutionary medical procedure that treats the real cause of ED. Now you can get off Viagra and be spontaneous again naturally. Treatments are non-invasive, pain-free, and surgery-free. A quick procedure breaks down plaque and blockages, restoring blood flow and reversing if you've got ED or Peyronie's disease. Regardless of your age or medical history, call ARC Men's Health to schedule your consultation. ARC is PPE and taking all precautions to keep patients safe. HSA cards are accepted. For information, call ARC Men's Health at 650-407-1168. That's 650-407-1168. Online at arcmenshealth.com. Call now, 650-407-68.
California. Beautiful beaches, cities, deserts, and mountains are ready. Let's move forward and meet the moment together as one. Heroes, leaders, movers, shakers, athletes, givers. We are The California sun shines bright, inspiring our communities to be better, to push forward, and help each other. Share your stories using hashtag MoveCaliforniaForward.
For more than 80 years, innovation has been at the heart of everything we do at Nissan. And today is no different. New ways to keep you going while helping you keep your distance. Like contact-free service and purchase options, plus flexible payment options for the road ahead is help when you need it. For more information on payment and financing options, visit nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, terms and dealer participation may vary. Offer ends 6/1/20.
And with the check of traffic, here's Peter Schofield.
Well, the weather today may have the beach calling your name, but even though some of the shelter-in-place rules are relaxing, the parking lots at the beaches are still closed, and social distancing is being enforced. On the peninsula, Highlands 280 southbound before Highway 92, some large debris flipping around across all the lanes. Some cars are hitting it, but so far it has not triggered a backup. If you're heading Highway 92 westbound, no significant delays between 280 and Highway 1 and Half Moon Bay. Your next traffic update at 9:08 on the Traffic Leader, KCBS.
So today, with high temperatures in the 70s around the Bay, 80s in various spots, depending on where you are, more sunshine in the forecast tomorrow. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News, 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. It is Saturday, May 23rd, 2020, coming up on KCBS.
I'm Tim Ryan at San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf. A major 4-alarm fire rips through Pier 45. This is a devastating loss to the San Francisco.
And I'm Doug Sovereign. A haircut, a dye job, a mani-pedi. The governor says hang in there, salons will reopen soon.
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Hodges. C covers the world next.
When you need to know, KCBS AM, KFRC FM, and HD1. San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, a radio.com station.
9 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. People accusing beaches this Memorial Day weekend, despite some continuing COVID-19 shutdowns. And San Diego KFMB TV reporter Lamore Adams says things here.
It might be the unofficial start of summer.
Oh, yeah. I got a feeling a lot of people are going to be barbecuing and drinking. It's like it's summertime.
But first responders stress those pre-pandemic style beach parties are still off limits during Memorial Day weekend.
We are still in the phase of sitting, no standing. Stay-at-home orders are still in effect.
Marine Safety Lieutenant Maureen Hodges says lifeguards will continue asking sunbathers to keep moving on the sand and to worry about as long as you're walking, running, swimming, or surfing.
On the New Jersey shore, Point Pleasant Mayor Paul Kenitra says they're expecting much smaller crowds than usual.
Current seasonal police force is about a third of what it normally is, and that gives us a lot less ability to be able to handle the larger crowds that we normally face.
Ordered houses of worship open this weekend, though it is unclear how he has the authority to do so. This Norwood, Massachusetts woman says church is important to her.
A peace of mind you get while you're in Mass, and after Mass is over, you just carry that with you.
Another sign of the struggling travel industry as airlines seek to stop service to some cities.
The Transportation Department's announcement allows 15 airlines, including American, Delta, and United, to stop flying cities like Worcester, Massachusetts, Erie, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln, Nebraska. The airline's argument is that there is little demand for flights to these cities and others, some of which are by airports. The department's ruling stipulates that these cities will still be served by other airlines, so service to these cities won't stop completely. Bud Mishkin, CBS News.
Now to nuclear testing as top Trump administration officials consider ending a decades-long moratorium.
The topic reportedly surfaced this past week at a meeting of senior officials from the top national security agencies. The Washington Post reports they discussed conducting what would be the first U.S. nuclear test since 1992. The Trump administration asserts that China and Russia have each resumed low-level testing, something both countries deny. It appears the meeting ended with a decision to take other measures instead. Vicki News.
A massive 4-alarm fire on San Francisco's waterfront.
Lost here were numerous seafood companies. Honestly, a devastating loss to the industry. Vehicles, crab pots, all destroyed.
That's KCBS Radio's Tim Ryan, and this is CBS News.
You can listen to CBS News Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on radio.com or the radio.com app. Download it today.
I've always wanted to learn another language, but every time I try, it never sticks. So I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and it starts with simple words and phrases. And soon, you're putting those words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. The app is really smart. It actually keeps track of the words I'm struggling with, so I can practice them and get this Babbel because it was created by real language teachers. They built it around real life, how people actually communicate, and what they care about. I can't wait to use my new language skills in the real world. Dos cervezas, por favor.
With Babbel, get conversational in Spanish, French, German, and more. It just takes 10 to 15. Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com or download the Babbel app and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.
Music majors are having a tough time amid the COVID-19 pandemic.
20
22-year-old Lucy Almada Maccabee on her senior recital to help her get to the next level.
I had done my dress rehearsal and everything.
When the pandemic hit, her grand farewell from the Eastman School of Music was...
They just decided to give us the credit and cancel them all together.
Long hours of practice with her pianist and duet partners were all for naught.
I feel like I kind of got away with not doing something that is a big part of why we get our degree.
Now Lucy's planning a gap year, applies for her master's. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News in upstate New York.
Been having fun with ABC's primetime lineup feed Blackish? The network says it's bringing back most of its current lineup for the